John, a 2-0 win tonight against Tolka Rovers in the Sports Direct Men's FAI Cup. Good win to get back on the horse, I suppose, after last week.
Yeah, it was. Look, we've gone through a sort of bit of a transition there in the last number of weeks. We've lost a few games, change of players, a number of players have gone. We've had a few injuries, but tonight was a game we just need to get back and get a clean sheet, win the match. Obviously, some players, Colm Horgan got game time. Aaron Bodge got more game time. Axel Peisel got game time. Malcolm Shaw and Killian Bruder, fellas who hadn't played a lot of games, got game time, which is good. And then the young lads come in. Donegal Salmon with his debut, Junior coming back in for the second appearance of the first team. And Killian Tallet up top. 3 lads from our 20s as well that we're hoping might come through. Even though it's difficult for young fellas to break at the highest level, but we have time for these guys. Overall, the first half, very good passing moving, 3 or 4 slick passes and great cross and watch you across the keeper scores. And Malcolm then went around the keeper, looked like he'd score, cleared off the line. But to be fair to the goalkeeper, he played well. They defended really well. Second half we needed an injection. Dave came off the bench, gave us a bit of pace into the game and scored a fantastic goal from the edge of the box. And yeah, maybe we could have got another 1 or 2, but look, we all know all our energies and eyes are on for next Friday night at home to Waterford.
As you touched on there, the young lads coming in this evening up from the 20s, I suppose that must be a positive for yourself as well.
Well, it's the opportunity you're trying to give them. It's whether they can, come to this level and they train every day. We've high hopes for them, but look, it's all about attitude. We've often seen young players coming through at 17, 18, given opportunities, and they've never come through. And they have to, this level, it's consistency. Learning good habits, working so hard, and but we like them. We like those young lads, and they're good. And there's a few other fellas that train with us in the 20s that we also like. But it's about the step up, and it's about consistency and the attitude. And we'll see over the next couple of years how they develop.
As I touched on to Dave there earlier, I suppose Tolka Rovers coming into this game, I suppose not obviously being a League of Ireland club, I suppose they were an unknown quantity, I suppose, to a certain extent, and that can bring its own challenges as well.
Yeah, we had them watched. We had a video of them. They played Bows under 20s last Wednesday week. They're a good club. Know a lot about them. The management, very good management team. And I've known in non-league, you get teams that are well organised. They make it difficult for you, and they did. And it was difficult for us to break them down. And sometimes when teams sit in, it can be more difficult. And we did well early in the match. I thought got the goal. Probably need to get the second, and looked like we would, and we didn't. And game became a bit fizzled out for us. And but to be fair to Tolka, they gave a brilliant account of themselves. And but first it was about getting into the next round.
Obviously you've Waterford now next up as well. I'm sure a good win again tonight now. I'm sure you'll be looking to get a big crowd behind you now next Friday night.
Yeah, our supporters will come out in big numbers next week, and we look forward to that. And they know how important the game is, and every game is so important. And for us is making sure we can give a good solid performance at home next Friday. Another huge game for us. And but look, tonight clean sheet and scoring a few goals won't do us any harm.
Cheers, John. Well done tonight.